Hey guys, it's Joe here again from AutoZn YouTube channel. So basically, I'm gonna take my car out for a quick drive around my housing area. But before that, let me introduce you this small little module. If you guys don't know what it is, this is actually a OBD2 module. It can check your fault codes of your cars and also display real-time information. So a lot of people ask me, where do I place this? So basically, it's placed below of a dashboard. It's inside here for all Myvis lah, all first gen Myvis is around here. So you have like a socket and you just place this inside there, and I'll show you guys how does this work when we're driving later. So for that module to work, basically you need an application called Talk Pro, and what does that app does is that it will show all your fault codes and display your real-time information in that application. So you need to download the application in your phone. For those people who have like an Android player in your car, you can actually download the application and then display it on your Android player. But for me, this is not an Android player, so I actually bought this external thing right here. If you guys don't know what's this is actually a head-up display. So basically, I'll place my phone here on top here, and then it will basically reflect what I want them to display. And then basically there's a few choices of displays there. So I'll show you guys later when I'm driving. So let's go for a quick dive.
A few moments later.
Hi guys, so we are in the car right now, and the purpose of today's video is actually about these 3 meters in front of you, in front of the camera right now. Just don't mind this is actually a phone holder. So the middle meter is not really a physical meter, it's actually a digital meter. And if you guys don't know what is this called, this is actually a head-up display module. So it's actually powered by an application called Talk Pro, and by using that you need another module called the OBD2. It's basically a diagnostic tools for your cars for this Talk Pro to run. So what is this Talk Pro thing? It's actually basically a diagnostic tools, and also it can also display all the meters. For example, now you guys can see it's actually speed, and if I do this, I don't know if you guys are able to see, but it's actually the most left is actually my coolant temperature is 85 degrees. So it's the normal temperature for all the cars. And the middle one is actually my RPM meter. So yeah, and then the third one is actually my voltage. And then if I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I think the speed is much more clearer. So this is actually the speed. And if you guys are actually interested on buying this OBD2 module and also the head-up display module, I'll leave a link down below in the description, and you guys can get it. So back to this Greddy meter. These Greddy meters are not the real deal. These are actually replicas, because like I'm not gonna waste like a few thousand just to buy one real meter. I mean, as long as it's functional, I'm okay with that. I don't need like the real thing. So this is my left hand side, the RPM meter is actually a Greddy Sirius model, and then the right one is just like the normal Greddy meter. So the left one is indicating my RPM, and then my right meter is actually indicating my water temperature. So I actually bought this meter from a seller, and that seller told me that you can't install the RPM meter in Malaysia. You can't install that. It's impossible to find an installer. If you are able to find, this is what he told me lah. So if you are able to find this installer, it's not guaranteed that that thing will work. So he said you need to go all the way to Thailand to get this RPM meter installed. And at that moment I was like, what? Why? Impossible. The whole of Malaysia, there's no one knows how to fix this. I mean install this RPM meter. So then he said you can try to find, and then I was like, I keep finding and at last I actually found an installer that knows how to install this RPM meter in Kuala Lumpur. So I rushed to his shop, and he's quite a very professional installer. He helped me to install my Greddy RPM meter and also the water temperature meter. Everything went really smoothly. So he's a very trustworthy guy. So if you already bought the meter but you don't know where to install that, you can WhatsApp me, and my number is in the description down below. You can WhatsApp me, and then I'll tell you some information about it, and also the location of the installer. So I think if you guys would like to buy any of these products I've shown here, you can actually get it by clicking the link in the description down below, because I'll put them. So if you guys are really interested, you guys can also click the link and then check out what's the other things I actually installed or bought for this car. So I think this is the end of today's video. So basically today's video is actually just explaining all the meters, and then the next video I'll be talking about other things, and more video will come up. So oh yeah, just a sneak peek for the next video. The next video will be very interesting, because if you guys know what's push start, yes, this car has push start. And keep in mind that this car is a 2005 model. It's not the newer generation, not the third generation, or not even the lagi best generation. This is the first generation, first batch actually. So the next video I'll be actually explaining or covering my start stop button. So if you guys are really interested in that, please be sure to stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, more and more videos will come, and I'm gonna see you when I see you guys. So peace guys.